Drake is without a doubt one of the most famous rappers of all time. He has many Billboard hits and his monthly listeners have broken multiple records high. His style differs from song to song, going from R&B to soul to even drill sometimes. In today's video I'm gonna show you how to make these soulful, luxurious samples and flip them into a perfect beat for him afterwards. So let's hop right into it. By the way, you can download this sample for free with the link in the description down below, so you can flip it and make it your own. Alright, so let's start with that soulful sound. Drake's soul sample tend to have that chill, almost lavish feel to it, more smooth than hard hitting. Let's start with a piano starter and a drum break to get the vibe going. So as you can see, I chose a piano starter and a drum break from Splice or one of my sample packs I found in my library. After that, to get that luxurious, soulful sound, organs and strings are an essential. So I pulled up a vintage organ in Analog Lab and I just followed the chord progression from the piano. A quick tip for that smooth organ sound. Try adding some organ ones to your chord change by just sliding your fingers across the keyboard. It's a simple but very effective technique to get that natural, soulful ones. Once I had the organ down, it was time to build the sample out a bit more. So for that I added some strings and brass to accentuate that luxurious vibe. I selected specific sections for each instrument, creating more dynamic by having some instruments only play during certain parts. So in the melody there's a small motif that I really liked. So to emphasize it, I grabbed some bells, playing them on 2 octaves, panning them left and right for a nice wide feel. Afterwards I just add a simple bass line that follows the chord progression. And of course, no soul sample would be complete without some classic soul vocal. I used the vintage Essential kit by Carvey for those, and then rounded everything up for a bass line that follows the chord progression. And here's the final sample. Big break before we dive into the drums. This sample, along many others, is from my latest loop kit Soul Records Volume 2. These samples are all original, crafted from scratch to make flipping them really easy, as you will see here. Each kit includes original versions, speed up and pitched up versions, and the included bass MIDI so your 808 will never be off key again. Since you're watching this video, use the code SOUL30 to get 30% off. The link is in the description down below, don't miss it. Alright, it's drum time. First I export the sample into one single file and I pitch it up 2 semitones for that soulful chipmunk effect. For Drake's style, the drums need to be simple and I need to leave a lot of room for him to come up with those unique flows. Starting with a simple clap and a 2-step hi-hat, I added a few rolls to give it some subtle bounce. Next, I layered in 2 open hats and some percussions for an extra bounce. For the extra groove, I make sure that the 808 isn't always hitting with the kick. I offset them, especially at the end, to give it some extra groove. And this is the entire drum pattern. Lastly, I want that chop effect, but without chopping and rearranging the sample itself. So to achieve that, I just shortened some parts of it manually to get that choppy feel without fully rearranging it. And before I show you the final beat, make sure to smash that like button if you learned something new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any other videos, and comment down below if you ever flipped a soul sample. Before you go, don't forget to check the link in the description down below to download this sample alongside with my other free sample packs packed with high quality samples to flip into your own beats. Thanks for watching, and let's see each other in the next one. Bye.